Hello Aquarius, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your April 2025 mini tarot reading. We are going to do a 3-card pull for love and money at the end, so if you want, you can stick around for that. But I also want to thank you for your patience and thank you for all the warm well wishes while I was out last month. So let's get started with you and see what is coming up for Aquarius for the month of April. Here we go. Let's see what is coming up for Aquarius for April 2025. Here we go. Ooh, I got the Sun card, the Hangman, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, the Intuition card, the Moon. Oh, this is really awesome. Let's see. Oh gosh, I can't wait to start talking here. Let me get this up here. It says the Sun card is covering this month, so I feel like there's going to be joy for you. It says you've been waiting for, some of you have been waiting for it for a long time, but some of it's going to be joy with the family, some of it could be joy with work, and some could be joy with ourselves. So it'll be different things for different folks. But you've waited quite a while for this, and you are going to enjoy every millisecond of it. So make sure that you do. And it says, you know, your intuition is really good, and I have the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm hearing if counsel is needed, if you need a doctor, see a doctor. You need a lawyer, see a lawyer. Sometimes just talking with somebody can help. But it says your intuition is definitely going to guide you there. 4 of Pentacles, holding on to anything tight, love or money, poof, it can disappear. So we have to have faith and trust that things are going to flow. I do feel things are going to fall into place for, especially in the love area, and that could be with a family member, it could be with a spouse, it could be with, you know, a partner. It just seems like there's going to be an improvement for many that have had difficulty in the love area. And also in the finances, it seems like changes. Some have had changes, change job, change income, change things, but I feel like that too could really be improved on, or I don't know how it would be improved on. Get better is what I want to say rather than improved on. Those of you that are single, it looks like it might be a month to put yourself out there, or, you know, if someone wants to introduce you to someone, you might want to do that. I feel like in the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's money coming. Okay, if you've been waiting for money, maybe it's an inheritance, maybe it's a bonus, whatever that's been way overdue, or even hearing about some type of money or getting a confirmation official, like, you know, not someone saying, oh, you got this money coming, an official document or letter or something that shows that. Or a check that shows up would be good too. But it says here, learning as we go. I'm learning as we go. It says sometimes when we lead, especially with the family, they're not open to see that we really are there to help them. So maybe even stepping back a little and letting some of, like our children, to make the mistakes that they need to, or our partner or whatever, and then, you know, be brave enough to discuss it. It says put a lot of worries to rest, because everything seems to be changing right now for so many. You know, they're changing schools, they're changing home, they're changing income. It just seems like a whirlwind of change for so many. It says here, when you believe and you ask and you pray that you're going to be taken care of, guess what? You are. Ace of Wands says new beginnings definitely possible. Spirit has a lot to do with it. Oh my God, I love this here. I have the Ace of Wands, and then I have the Ace of Cups with it. So I just feel like the changes that are coming really keep your mind full of spirit and what you believe and what you conceive. You know, if you can believe it, you're going to achieve it. It says excuses be gone now for many things. It says, yes, so many of us have had the Tower card come and go for whatever reason. It might be health, might be money, it might be, you know, someone leaving, it might be the passing of somebody. But I just feel like right now is the time to really have an attitude of gratitude. Even if it's this small, you can get it to grow. Because when we have gratitude, it seems like things change and more of it, what we're grateful for, comes to us. Seems like there's things already in the works for you. Gosh, it seems like there was a disagreement or a disconnect is what I'm feeling from someone from the past that really wants to come back and make up with you. And, you know, you can do that if you wish. You know, carrying a grudge doesn't hurt anybody but yourself in a way, because we all do it, you know, sooner or later. But I do feel that there's going to be so much joy coming for you, and it's so darn about time. In Nine of Cups says, wishes granted, Chariot. Don't forget who you are. You are definitely one who achieves greatness. Although we cannot go back and change the past, when we learn what went on, and we don't, so many of us want to know why. Let the why go and just say, okay, I got that. I understand now. Because sometimes you're never going to get a why, and the best course of action is to let it go best you can. Says big change could be coming that you've been praying about. I feel this is family. It's like I have two partners here and a child over there and a child over there and then three that are here. I'm not using that as an example, but it seems like everyone's going to come together finally for you. If you've been waiting, I think this is a time where you need to be open, and sometimes it's hard. We have to suck it up and not bring up the past. I don't know who that's for, but that there will give you a reason to celebrate. It says you're strong, Aquarius. There's so much you can do. And also it says lessons learned. By good at observing. It says the observations you've made could very well be true, especially with family, but sometimes there's, I don't want to say a hidden agenda, but there's a reason why someone is being a stinker, and if you can talk to them, you might be able to figure something out, because you're nobody's fool. And it says don't be fooled. It says give when you can, help when you can, but also make sure you're taking care of yourself. If there's pregnancy around, if you're wanting pregnancy, this could be a good month for that. I misunderstood. I got it now. Might be a good month for that, and that could be wonderful. And if you don't want to, you know what not to do. Again, choices are going to be made. I feel there's sadness for some of you, and you're going to make choices to mend or move on. And remember, just because you want to mend, the other party may not want to. And just do what's best for you. It says, don't let sadness from the past destroy your day to day, best you can. Because I feel like victory is definitely going to be yours. You have a lot of spirit help here. And again, choices are going to be made. I feel like you're going to be guided. And those of you that garden, I've never heard this one I read before. Those of you that are wanting to start gardening, this is going to be a good thing for you this year. Whether you do flowers, vegetables, or both. I can't get that off of my mind, that gardening is going to be really good for whoever is doing it this in 2025. And it says change is definitely on the way from choices that you make, which can be really interesting and really good for you. And I do feel like, don't give your power away. You don't have to change who you are or your principles, but sometimes we just have to step back and be quiet, let someone talk, and see what's going to happen. I just feel like this is a month where you're going to say, oh, finally. Let me pick these up, and we'll do our love and money card pulls and see what's coming in that area. Oh, these cards are needing some tender, loving care. They're so dry. Let's see here. Let me see. Here we go. So, and they are already shuffled, so all we have to do is cut them. We'll start with love first. 1, 2, and 3. What is coming up for Aquarius in the love department? Oh, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, in this love, it could be family love, it could be romantic love, it could be whatever. But Ace of Wands says springtime is always a good time to start something new. Beginning of a journey, beginning of a love, beginning of a family, something like that. So it would be different for others. And I remember the other cards that were out, pregnancy. It might be a good time to start a family. And it says, make sure you take care of yourself. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in work, we forget about the love that's around us. So make sure you make time for family or your partner, something like that. And again, the 10 of Pentacles says, if you need a lawyer, it's a counsel. When I see this card, I usually hear it's time for counsel. You need a lawyer, get a lawyer. You need a doctor, get a doctor. Go before it's too late or it gets worse. And sometimes just discussing things with family can make it much better. So with that said, let's get here and do the money pull. Let's do a money pull 3 card for Aquarius for April. I wanted to say January. For April 2025. So let's see here. What is coming in the money department? I have the Two of Cups. I have the Judgment card. Oh, and I have the Empress. Okay, and this is really awesome. It says you're going to make some choices about finances. And if you're, your spouse and you are making decisions, it seems you come together. And if you're single and you're making the choices, you're going to either make them yourself or someone's going to counsel you, which is really good too, if that helps. And the Judgment card is like, okay, I got this. By putting, I'll use this as an example, $1 away a week, I'm going to have $52, next year. So you're going to see a growth. And then the Empress says, abundance. Abundance can be joy, bliss, and ease. But in this case, I think it means finances. So with that said, oh my goodness, Aquarius, make sure you are well aware of what you're doing with your finances. And please, I wanted to thank you for dropping by. Thanks for your patience. And thanks for all the good well wishes that you all sent to me. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and I'll see you again next month.